Last year, Rise Church established what they call a women's discipleship home in Abilene, and some neighbors say they've lived near that home for decades, but now they don't feel safe. KTX's reporter Copeland Welch tells us why.
Depends on whether we can get my Cadillac to run or not.
Ann Rutledge and her neighbors talk often, but they say the conversation always comes back to this house. They call it a halfway house, and it's operated by Rise Church.
I just don't like having a halfway house sitting practically in my yard. It's a very quiet, prestigious, old, historic neighborhood with elderly people in it, with children in it. It was slipped in without the neighbors being told about it. We objected to it when we found out what was going on, and nobody at the city was willing to help us. And frankly, I think the city lied to all of us.
Rutledge says she's lived in her home for 44 years, and she now feels unsafe knowing what's happening next door.
Anything that's done at that house in the way of repairs, yard work, or anything, it's men from the men's home that come over here to do it. Well, I don't much care for the fact that there are criminals, drug addicts, alcoholics, mental cases working in the yard across the street from me. Nobody would want that.
Rutledge tells us she often sees strange behavior at the home, and she shared a video she took of women unloading from a van. She says she counted 20. And what were you thinking when you saw this happening?
That somebody's going to get killed.
Rutledge and her neighbors say they've seen what's happening at this house, and they want action now.
I want the house gone and those women taken care of by somebody.
We've made several attempts to reach out to Rise Church and haven't heard back. We'll continue to follow this story as more information becomes available. In Abilene, I'm Copeland Welch, KTX's News.